Hello and welcome to the stream. I'm back with more Ghost Trick. Yeah, I was very busy for a while there. I was busy. I was gonna stream yesterday, but I was very dizzy yesterday. I was very dizzy, and it lasted like all the way up until sleeping pretty much. So I knew that I couldn't stream because I was like, oh, I bet if I like do a lot of like reading text, I'm gonna have a migraine, and guess who got a migraine anyway? So best good idea not to stream then. Oh, there we go, there's the ad. I think we're starting a new chapter, so no need to like think about where to go next. That's the fun part about being able to end the stream when the chapter is over, is because it's like the game just puts you where you need to go, generally speaking. But yeah, let's get the game going. Let's continue. Manual save as per usual. I visited the novelist's apartment again. I'm hoping to be able to do something about this mistaken identity kidnapping. That's right, we were here. As long as there's any possibility that it could be his own daughter who was kidnapped, I doubt the Justice Minister will call off the execution tonight. The key to dispelling the minister's doubts is now in bed, coughing, and I need to use this key before that prison van arrives to pick up our death row inmate. Oh, I don't know if my microphone picked that up, but I forgot to do something before I streamed. Give me a second, I need to close my balcony window. Hold on. Okay, I'm back. Yeah, that's something that, I haven't streamed in a while, so I forgot to do that, but I always need to do that because there's always gonna be some kind of background noise coming from outside the balcony, so. Took care of that. Hopefully that should, lessen things like that. I don't know if it picked that up or not. It was either an ambulance or a police car or something, but those come by pretty often. My darling angel, oh, just listen to that cough. You naughty thing. Did you leave your nice warm bed to go out in the night to play? Not to the play, that's different. A daughter after my own heart, but I must confess, I didn't even notice you were gone. I didn't go out to play. I went to buy Papa a birthday present. Perfume? Oh, it's a lighter. He said he wanted a new lighter. That's no reason to go out this late at night. But my fever finally went down. I could barely move before that. But look what it brought you. Your fever is worse now than ever. Here's to the feverish passion of my darling angel. Clinking lighter. A toast. Mama? Yes, darling? Let's call Papa and wish him a happy birthday, even though it's already past midnight. Not tonight, Emily. I hate you! It looks like this little girl was safe all along. I already knew that, but I'm still relieved all the same. And there's another lucky development too. Emily wants to call her father. Now, if I can just make use of that feeling somehow, that would surely bring the Justice Minister around. Oh god. Oh! It's that easy. It's that easy. The phone! Oh, but I bet I need to distract her so she doesn't see that. What the hell? Why did I get a... What the hell? Why did streamer mode not turn on? Enable that. What kind of Discord? Cause I realized that I got like a Discord, like use this program while using Discord on OBS itself, which is fucking crazy. I don't think OBS updated. I guess Discord updated, so now it doesn't recognize OBS as it enabling streamer mode right away. That is fucked. Hope that didn't show up on stream or anything. I mean, it wasn't anything. It was just a old Discord server that has like notifications for when my streams go live. But what the hell? Sometimes programs will just not function how you want them to, even though it like makes sense for a while. But I guess now I know. OBS no longer opens streamer mode automatically. That's good to know. That's my PSA for anyone who watches this who also streams, I guess, in the future. Turn on streamer mode manually on Discord now. It doesn't do it automatically anymore. Oh, Christ almighty. Emily, I told you you couldn't call him tonight. Why not? Listen to me, Emily. Your father is about to make a big mistake. I want him to reconsider. What do you know about it, Mama? He's the one who's the justice minister, you know? All you do is write weird novels. Oh, that's a sore spot. Jesus! What do you mean weird? How dare you disparage my romantic expressions? Now you really made me angry. You really have. Oh god. How do you expect me to forgive such an insult? I didn't see the text. I was shaking my head. There! I'll be keeping my eye on you now, so you won't do anything else mischievous. Like calling your father. I hate you! I can hear you, you know? Ah, there's something here. Get that rat in here. Just swing this harder. Too weak. Well, well, having a good time, are we, little rodent? Hi, Julio, welcome to the stream. It's been a minute. Sweet dreams. Oh, God. Did you fancy the vintage, my whiskered friend? Oh god! Did we kill it? We fried it at least. And we turned the lights off. Oh heavens, a blackout at a critical time like this. Of course, dim lights suit my story of love very well, but I myself am not very fond of the dark. This chandelier just narrowly missed the back of my head. I love the thrill of romance, but I don't need these kinds of thrills, thank you. Is that- what the hell? Let me drink this match. Is that a hint that we need to slap that on her head? Ah, what a wonderful atmosphere. Perfect for a clandestine meeting in the dusky twilight. Hoist. Okay, rat is dead. Can we burn the rat further? Which sounds like a name of a song. Burn the rat further. Burn brighter. Yes, we can, I think. Turn that. Turn that. Okay, okay, the tail is sticking out. Will that burn the tail? No. I wonder if we can distract her to walk over here again. Maybe by turning the valve? That does nothing, okay. Oh, maybe if we turn this off. I better not put out the lamp right now. It will only pour oil on the flames of anger in this lady's heart. If I want to give Emily a chance to use the telephone, I have to think of a way to keep her mother out of the way. Figured as much. But I'm mainly wondering, like, how to get her... What a naughty chandelier! What if I turn it after I burn it brighter? That might be it. Let's try that. Go here. Burn brighter. And then... That was close. Oh, okay! Okay, so she moves. So I need to do that, like, really quick. Now. Oh, she dodged it. Such insolence. Okay, maybe wait a little bit longer. No! This is either a red herring or a very precise QTE. Yes! Okay. Is she trapped now? Yes, she is. Emily, Emily, help me! Mama! I'm sorry, Mama. I'm too dizzy. I can't get up. I'm afraid I can't help you right now. Aha! Here's to the weakness of my darling angel. Clinking against wax. That chandelier is on there tighter than her wedding band. She won't be able to escape on her own. Okay. And then we move the phone. Somehow. If I recall, the novelist said she didn't like the dark. I don't want her thrashing around any more than she is already. Better not put out this lamp right now. Okay, fair enough. What about this? Just nothing. Wastebasket? Nothing. Do I bring her up? What? What is going on here? Emily, look! Do you see this? Help me, please! Ugh, sorry, I'm too sick. I can't get out of bed. My head is spinning, so I guess you just have to stay up there spinning too. Okay. This is diabolical. What will happen now? Okay, she starts rocking around, so that's something. Oh, the rat is alive! Okay, is the rat gonna light up? Okay, rat is on fire, so rat will hopefully light up the candelabra. There we go. And that's gonna burn the rope. Alright! Hooray! We've created a terrible scenario. But she did just, like, threaten her daughter with a wine bottle, so... What in the world is going on here? Oh, goody. Excuse me a minute while I call Papa, okay, Mama? I'll only be a minute. Might be the first time she smiled. Don't you dare, Emily! I won't have it! Well, let's hear it. Hello, Papa? Emily! Is that you? Of course it is, silly. What did you think? But I heard they said you were... No, never mind. It's nothing. Silly old Papa. Happy birthday, Papa! Birthday? Oh, right. It was my birthday today, wasn't it? So many things happening in this one singular day. Which is, that's normal for... Like I said before, I think I said this earlier when there was another, like, moment where a bunch of shit was in a tangled web, but it's like, it's normal for mysteries, but it's always fun. Like, seeing just how many things are like, oh, just happened on one day. I like that stuff. I like mysteries. I'm sorry we couldn't celebrate tonight. Thanks to mean old Mama. Oh, your mean old Mama. I mean, your mother. What is she up to right now? Well, she's certainly up alright. My stubborn mother is kind of tied up at the moment. Give me a second. She needs to be taught a lesson for causing us so much trouble. No, Emily. I'm the one who was wrong. Huh? Could you tell your mother I'm sorry? What do you have to be sorry about? I was just about to make a terrible mistake. But it's alright now. Whoa, your face changed dramatically. Oh, okay. You're still young. There's a lot I can tell you right now. Like, I can clearly tell that his face changed a lot. Did he, like, lose a bunch of wrinkles? The job of Justice Minister is very complicated, you see. Okay. But just remember, you're always the most important thing to your mother and me. Did you do something naughty to your mother? If you did, I want you to apologize. I don't think I did anything. You're right, a ghost did everything. But okay, I'll apologize. That's a good girl. Okay, Papa, have a good night. I love you. I love you too, Emily. Good night, sweetheart. Mama? I'm sorry. My goodness, why the sudden change? I guess I was wrong about you. I didn't understand. Oh, Emily. I thought all you ever did was write these weird novels. That makes me a little sad. Papa said the job of Justice Minister was complicated. Yes, your father's job is very, very complicated and difficult. That's why I couldn't talk to you about most of it. But you're right. I shouldn't treat you like such a little girl anymore. You're growing up, after all. I mean, she did, like, leave the apartment to go out to buy a lighter. So I think that would, like... It's hard to tell. No one's mentioned her age. She's very clearly a child, but, like... Generally speaking... You're not that young when you can just do that on your own. I think the first time I went to the store by myself was when I was either 6 or 7. But it was like a store that was right next to our apartment at the time. So, but I certainly wasn't buying lighters. I think I was just buying snacks. And I promised to stop calling your novels weird and try actually reading them. What? Oh, maybe you'd better wait until you're a little older for that. Okay. So, Emily, if you're feeling a little more charitable toward your old mama, do you think you could let me down now? You know, I would love to do that, but I'm just feeling too dizzy and sick right now. Tonight, on this holiest of nights, my deadline. It looks like the only thing pressing on me will be this chandelier. Here's to Papa and Mama's darling angel. All of a sudden, everybody is getting along again. Everything's solved! Everything's just fine. She's trapped in the chandelier For a while, she's surrounded by flame, but everything's fine. We did it. It's such an abrupt change. I can't understand it. Is this what family is all about? In any case, the situation has changed dramatically now. I just hope the mysteries of me can be cleared up as quickly as the furrows on the minister's brow. Okay, so I was correct. He did lose a bunch of wrinkles. I don't know where Camilla is, but at least now the Justice Minister's doubts are dispelled. I think I'll go back to his office, where everybody is waiting for the prison van. Alright, thank you for telling me where to go next. I always appreciate that. The minister's family now has their smiles and harmony back, but Camilla is still in the hands of the kidnappers. I decided to go back to the Justice Minister's office. Okay, it just warped me there. That's good. Surprisingly, the minister's brow is still just as furrowed as ever. Quite unlike a father who has just learned his daughter is safe, he seems to still be in the depths of despair. The atmosphere in this room is very different now. It seems to have an air of unfocused anxiety. I get the feeling something big is going to happen. Okay, the wrinkles are back. I just found out that my daughter is safe. I'd like to express my gratitude. Thank you. Thank you for my daughter's sake and for mine. No need to thank us, Mr. Minister. It was nothing. What did he do? But one question. I can't help but notice. Your daughter is safe. And yet you still look unhappy. How about a little smile for us? Ugh. Of course, there's still the matter of the other kidnapping victim. But is that really the only thing that troubles you, Mr. Minister? Please, let me think in peace until the prison van arrives. Can I talk to you? Hello, Justice Minister. How about you finally admit I do exist? That thank you I expressed, that was meant for you. You're a ghost, aren't you? And you have the power to control and manipulate people, don't you? No, I don't have that kind of power. I can't control you. We've actually known, you know, for quite a while now. I misread that quite dramatically. But I had no idea they were the powers of the dead, of ghosts. Known? Known about what? We knew about the existence of somebody who could control others, a manipulator. What's this? Where did you come from? That's why your execution order caused me so much anguish, Detective Jowd. Mr. Minister, why don't you just tell us everything you know? Yes, I suppose I should. You need to hear it all. All about the huge mistake this foolish man made. Manipulator. There are some cases in this country right now that are under a top-secret investigation. Of course, you wouldn't have known about them, Detective Jowd. Right, they don't share too much top-secret information with the inmates in prison. There are 3 prisoners, including you, in the special prison you just escaped from. All 3 cases have certain points in common. They do they? Tell us more. So I forgot that I do something else. This is what it's like when you take an extended break from streaming. You forgot all the little things that you need to set up that are not visible to viewers. The rock singer who leaked national secrets in his lyrics during a TV broadcast. The curry-loving fellow who took the chief commissioner hostage at the Metro Police Department. Neither of these men had a motive for their crime, and both of their crimes were impossible. Impossible? The curry lover had no way of knowing how to infiltrate the commissioner's office, and the rock singer had no way of knowing the national secrets he leaked. The Special Investigation Unit submitted an investigative report to me on them. They concluded that these men's criminal acts were not of their own volition. But how could that be? The theory the unit came up with was the existence of a manipulator. A manipulator, huh? That's when the special prison was established as a facility to research that theory. Some unknown power has been at work. These past several years, Inspector Cabanella has been studying these cases. He has he? Manipulating somebody into committing a criminal act. According to the inspector, The first case of its kind was a locked-through murder involving our nation's best detective. Are you trying to say I was manipulated somehow into shooting Alma? I appreciate the theory, but unfortunately, I don't recall being controlled by anybody. It's just not possible to manipulate another's behavior like that. My powers certainly don't work on living creatures. Is this inspired by MK Ultra in any way? I'm just wondering about that. That's what I thought when I first heard the theory too. However, I was seriously mistaken, and it proved to be a big mistake. What? The minister's mistake. You mentioned a mistake. Could you tell us about it? I suppose everybody here has the right to know. Alright, fine. I'll speak out loud so that Inspector Cabanela can hear this too. There's something I'd like the two of you to hear. It's about a mistake I made. Inspector Cabanela, when you first made that report about a manipulator, I'm afraid I didn't believe it at all. Impossible, I thought. Perfectly understandable, Mr. Minister. But I was wrong. That kind of power does exist. And I learned the truth of that firsthand. What's this? A month ago, I signed the order to carry out Detective Jowd's execution. However, that act wasn't of my own volition. That makes sense. I was being controlled. What? You never told me about this, Mr. Minister? What's going on? This document, what am I doing? No, I mustn't sign it. Hooray! Oh, clapping as a signal, not as I did it! I was just imagining the- wait, don't deliver that document! I'm imagining like the manipulator being like forcing someone to clap, being like, yay! Julio says tag yourself, I'm right-handed, cool spot. Hell yes. I guess if I had to tag myself, I would be the green alien lady in the corner. That's when it started. That's when all of my fear, despair, and suffering began. Fear, despair, and suffering. At the time, it didn't even cross my mind that I had been manipulated. And my memory of the event was only hazy at best. So the memory of being manipulated doesn't clearly remain, eh? Signing execution orders is part of a justice minister's job. At the time, I just thought my psyche was rebelling against the task. But the next day, it dawned on me. I remembered Inspector Cabanela's report on the existence of a manipulator. As a minister of justice, I couldn't admit what had happened to me. Oh. I only signed the execution order because I was being controlled. If something like that got out, this nation's judicial system would crumble. Besides, I had no evidence to present that I had actually been controlled. So, in the end, I couldn't admit to anybody what had happened. I suppose, but it sounds a bit like an excuse. You should have at least told us, Mr. Minister. Yes, I know. I should have. I was running away from the problem. And then my wife found out I was worried about something. Well, if you go around with an expression like that, I guess it's bound to happen. If you start growing massive wrinkles that apparently just go away when you feel a little relieved, then, yeah. I explained it to her, and she was dead set against the way I was handling it. If you don't withdraw that order and tell everyone the truth immediately, I'm moving out. Oh. So it wasn't just about the books. And then with the kidnapping tonight, with it thrust under my nose like that, I could no longer deny my mistake. For a brief second, I thought I misread trust as thrust, but it did say thrust. This manipulator comes upon us from somewhere unseen. That's why I've been keeping my distance from everybody. So that's why you've been telling people to stay back. So there's somebody else besides me with the powers of the dead. I'm fine with that. After all, I already knew about a certain desk lamp. What I'm not fine with is the fact that person can control and manipulate living creatures. That's certainly not something I can do. Apparently different ghosts get different ghost tricks. But I never imagined that tonight I would find out where this kind of power comes from. Where it comes from? Inspector Cabanella. This manipulator is a ghost, a departed spirit. A spirit? As a matter of fact, there's a ghost talking to us right now. What did you say? Jowd, don't tell me you can hear this ghost too. I'd say the only person who can hear him is you. Spirit, ghost, gods in heaven. Excuse me, Mr. Minister, I suddenly have some urgent business to attend to. I recommend you think long and hard before making your final decision, sir. I'm still gonna dance away though. It's very serious, but I still gotta dance. This is Lynn. I'm at the park. We've been waiting to hear from you. Have you found the evidence? Well, the situation here is... it's kind of difficult to explain. Sissel, if you're there, come to the park immediately. It looks like your help is needed, Sissel. Yeah, I guess so, huh? Oh, I'm already there. Thank God for that. Off to the park. Len calls and I oblige. I take off toward Temsic Park, the place where clearly something big is taking place. The manipulator. The person whose very existence sheds new light on everything. Detective Jowd's crime, the execution orders, and even my own death. Could it be? Could Lynn have been manipulated into shooting me? Oh shit, I didn't even make that connection. I was just like, oh, you know, manipulator, probably just the execution, maybe something else that I can't think of right now, but that, yeah. That would, because she clearly hesitated a lot, and she missed her first shot, which would imply that she didn't want to do it, so that would make sense. It would make a lot of sense. Alright. Save, and let's continue. Gonna take a small break, and then we will continue playing. Alright, BRB. I'm back. Continue playing. Oh, we're all the way up to 1 p.m.? What the hell happened? Temsic Park, the site of the little lady Camilla's abduction tonight, and the place where an important piece of evidence, the music box, was hidden. Wait, hang on. We were at 12 a.m., right? Is that a mistranslation? Did they mean to say 1 a.m. instead? I guess I'll just have to wait and see. Thamesick Park, the site of the Little Lady Camilla's abduction tonight, and the place where an important piece of evidence, the music box, was hidden. Oh, you're having fun there. I wonder why our lady detective is looking so dejected. At least she isn't dead. But what did she find? She found a leaf that that she's gonna eat. Huh? What's he doing here? I'm wondering the same. Oh, I guess it's a delivery? La 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 la. Let me spend a moment's time with you, my love. The world will not end if the food delivery is a little late. A little late? It's already ice cold. Now I have to wait for him to come over. Move your hat, please. Thank you. Okay, let's send that further up. There we go. Hello. Oh, there you are, Sissel. From your dejected expression, I gather you didn't find what you were looking for? Right, I can't find the music box anywhere. But I found something else instead. Something horrible. Horrible? What is it? There, in the grass. You better see for yourself. That looks like a body. Yep. It looks like a dead body. I nearly died when I saw it. And I suppose now that we found it, we can't just leave it there, can we? Nope, I suppose not. Oh, it's you! Stop the park from being turned into a housing site. Protect the park, the Rock of the Gods. You there! You're talking to me, aren't you? I have some leaflets for you. Leaflets I know you'll be very interested in. He's so dedicated. Also, he's so dedicated to this that he, like, instantly remembers who he is. Like, the other ghosts are like, oh, what's going on? I'm a little will-o-wisp. I don't know what I am. This guy knows. I urge you to peruse it thoroughly. Examine it in detail. Never mind that right now. Do you remember your name? My name. What does my name matter when there are more important things to worry about? Okay. He doesn't remember his name, but he definitely remembers what he looks like. Okay. Come now and study these tracks with me, my brother. Come and learn about the Rock of the Gods with me. The night is no longer young. As a matter of fact, daybreak is approaching, but we are young. Okay, so that is definitely a mistranslation. Or did I misread it as PM instead of AM? I'm like so certain that said PM. Whatever. Look, I don't have time to get involved in your way of life. But I am interested in your way of death. So let's go back to 4 minutes before your death. Did he fall off it's not a balcony, but it's a raised place. And so I made up my mind. I resolved to live here in this park and defend it. Okay, and what does that have to do with this Rock of the Gods you mentioned? You still don't appear to understand. It's written quite clearly in the 4th leaflet, in great detail. Excuse me, but I have to use the restroom. Eek! Oh shit. Everything's coming together. Just hold on. I'll be right there. I've located the target, beauty. A girl of the right age, coming out of the right apartment building at the right time. Ah, so that's how that happened. Oh, you. Oh, shit. Yes, my dear. I'll ever so gently nab her and come right back to your side. Good evening, young lady. Won't you come with me? Eek! Oh gods, what do I do? What should I do? I have to do something. Oh, that's what happened. Wait, wasn't Jowd painting that in his cell? What in the world? What just happened? Oh, that's Mino. Mino? 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 Mino, the mascot, the symbol of Temsic Park. Forget about the name of that big creepy lump of concrete. I'm talking about the way it changed direction. Did you see that? Yes, I did. We witnessed it with our own eyes. The power of the Rock of the Gods. That was the power of the gods. The power of the gods saved that little girl. And then that same power very deliberately crushed you instead? Yes, precisely. That is called the mischief of the gods. Was it the mischief of the gods, or was it a ghost trick? A mischievous ghost trick. But nah, it couldn't have been a ghost trick. No ghost trick could change the direction of something that heavy in midair. But wait a minute. What if there was somebody with much greater powers than me? Like being able to manipulate people. Trick time. Look at that! There's another flame besides mine! Oh shit. It's a slightly darker shade of blue. The darker the shade is, the more power in the ghost, I suppose. Oh, so that is the flame of a god, is it? Hold on. Your spirit is a flame too, isn't it? Yeah, so. Pardon me, but... Are you a god? Are you God? I sincerely doubt it. In the last minute, that big lump of concrete made a huge swing to one side. That was probably that flame's doing. Who could it be? I definitely believe it's either a god or somebody god-related. Maybe I'd better try talking to this person. That might be a bad idea, but let's try it. What the? This person with much greater powers than me? It's... You? Hey! Sister, oh my god! What are you doing? Oh, I know. Missile is trying to protect Camilla. Oh my god, the music too with the reveal. Oh my fucking god. I thought this was just a big character. Like, I know that people love Missile. That's the one thing that I know about this game. And like games related to it is people love Missile. I did not expect him to be such an important character. Oh my god. That rules. You're just trying to help your owner. Oh my, it's Missile. You look well for being dead. Did you see? Did you see what I did? I did it! I tried really hard and I did it! I saved Miss Camilla! Are you telling me I was done in by a puppy dog? Missile, what's going on? How did he get the powers of the dead? I'm glad you asked. After Miss Camilla went out and you left. I worked like crazy to make my own path, and I did it. Oh, shit. And then I followed Miss Camilla out into the big wide world. And then, here at this park, I found her at last, and there's a suspicious hole. Yes, you guessed it, I barked, you bet I did, and I went running after her too. Oh, nope, that's just shading, I guess. Not a crater. And then, oh no. Okay, so... a crater just for him to fall into. And then I guess I died. And then I was unconscious for a little while. When I came to, it was all over. Poor, poor Miss Camilla. Okay, so... Who made the thing fall in the first place? Crushed under that big scary lump. Oh, what have I done? I'm so sorry, little lady. Please forgive me. Miss Camilla! I had to rescue Miss Camilla. It was up to me. I cried out from the depths of my heart. And then... the power. I can't tell you how surprised I was, but I bet you understand, right? Better than probably anybody else could. And I remembered what you did for me, how you saved me. So, you went back, right? Back to 4 minutes before the little lady's death? You bet I did! Green. Mm-hmm. Oh, yeah, that's how it happened. So I guess we have to make that push not happen. Now's my chance, I thought. I saw the core. I don't know, it looks pretty far. I stretched out my paw toward the core. Ooh, how I felt at that moment. I'd love for you to be able to feel it too. Go ahead, Sissel, go ahead and try it for yourself. Oh my god. I can't believe it. Your reach is insane. How could you connect over such a great distance? Well, they don't call me Missile for nothing. And so then you manipulated that Mino thing and threw it aside? Right on top of my head. Well, no, actually. Huh? I can't manipulate things like you can, Sissel. You can? Then how did you... I didn't know what to do. Then I happened to see something out of the corner of my eye. And it had a core, too. Oh shit, the leaf. Ugh! Everything's connecting! Everything's fucking important. I love shit like this. I love it. A single leaf hanging from the tree. I tried reaching out to the leaf. What in the world? I can't manipulate things. But apparently I can swap them. Oh shit. As long as the two things have the same shape, that is. Okay. I love these. This reminds me of a Strong Bad email where he talks about how superpowers always have really arbitrary limits. Like you, you can only turn into things your grandmother knit for you. It's so good. Swap things with the same shape? Go ahead and try it. Press swap. Wow. That's incredible! Whoa! And so that's how you saved your mistress, is it? And that's how it became caught up in this, is it? I'm very sorry. My powers were too meager. Meager? Because, you see, I saw one more. Ah, the football. I happened to notice one more core. There was something with the exact same shape stuck in the branches of a tree. Hey, you're right. If Minnow could be swapped again with that, then disaster wouldn't have to rain down on my head. But what is that thing? It's too big to be a leaf. I don't... Sissel doesn't know what a football is. Whatever it is, I'd much prefer it on my head than Minnow. So why didn't you swap them, Missile? I couldn't. I can stretch out my paw a little further than you can, Sissel. But this was just too far for me. I couldn't reach. I must admit, it's a fascinating spectacle of a death, if I do say so myself. I kept retrying over and over, seeing if there was anything I could do. I bet there's something you could do now. Huh? If we work together, you and me. Sissel, you think so? I don't plan on letting anybody die in front of me tonight. Do you think you could help me? Of course! Naturally! So we're gonna drop that Mino thing in a different spot. Okay, let's try it. Let's go back again to 4 minutes before. Alright, let's get started. Sissel doesn't know what American football is. I love that. I always bring it up. The weird things that he knows and doesn't know. I don't know what an American football is. 4 minutes from now, you'll swap Minnow with the leaf. Sorry. And then you have to swap Minnow with something else. Something with the same shape. Oh, I believe that's a rugby ball. Never mind. I guess I'm stupid too. Okay, rugby ball, huh? But with the rugby ball where it is now, Missile can't reach it. So that means I have to move it closer somehow. It looks like you and I will have to work together on that one, Missile. Okay, I'm ready. Whenever you want to use my swap trick, just press V. Okay. That way you'll be able to control me. And then if you press V, control will come back to me. Okay, let's try it. Together we can stop Minna from hurting anybody. Still introducing new mechanics to the game, even after all this time. Well, would you look at that? There's sure a whole lot of round things around here. Oh boy! That means it's time for me, right? Oh boy! Well, thank you for giving me that hint. I was just thinking, we'll just go straight to the rugby ball. My hair is also round. Let's see. To use Missile's powers, I just tap B. Try and see what happens. Let me look around a little bit first. So footballs are whoop. Oh god. Here comes that man, fast enough to scare even a quick little doggy like me. Uh-oh, the rugby ball is still in the tree. Ah, behold, the recklessness of youth. Yes, that recklessness of yours that's causing us so much trouble. No one can stop the recklessness of youth. Well, if we can't stop it, I guess we're gonna have to find a way to make it work for us. But if he comes running too fast, we won't have time to get ready. Looks like figuring out what to do with his recklessness is the key. How many round things? Any round things here? Can't go there. Look at this funny flattened ball. It's the same shape as that horrible minnow, but it's too far to swap from here. Even this ball is starting to look horrible to me. We have to find a way to get this ball closer to that minnow thing. Knock it down from the tree, I say. There must be something we can do. Yeah, The globe is too big to swap. What about the basketball? Cancel. Okay. Can't skip this. There we go, swap that. And see if things change now that the tire... Okay, the tire moved there. This is one of the problems when you introduce new mechanics so late into the game. You're like, okay, what the hell am I supposed to do? Can't roll that. Trowel. Lever. Are you gonna do anything with the tire? Okay, that moved. And that's too far away. What hint do you have for me? Nope, it's too late for the hints. Let's just have this happen here and see what the game has to say for me for a possible hint. This'll help! There's nothing in reach to swap Minnow with. We're too late. Darn. Still had to start over again. If I can, I like to take advantage of that guy's strange way of traversing the park. But he runs through so quickly. I am very quick indeed. Do you think you can stop me? Maybe not the best time to brag about that. We have to think of a way to stop him from running. Guess I better rewind the clock again. Okay. Maybe I have to stop him before he gets to the spinning globe. Am I crazy or did it stop giving me the option to close the dumpster? Oh, maybe it's because maybe Sissel... Oh! Sissel doesn't have those kinds of powers. Now I understand. Now I understand a little bit better. I was too focused on playing as Missile. That says talk. Even though it should be able to move those two things. This along with the there we go. Can I swap that please, or are you just gonna talk? I'm gonna give it my best. I guess this is the first thing to do is to find a path to that rugby ball. Yes. Can you swap these two round things together, please? Or do I need to move? Okay, I think I know what's happening. This is such a weird way to control things. I'm gonna start over. I'm having a lot of trouble with how unintuitive this part of the game is. I think I'll be able to figure it out after a couple tries, but like right now I'm like, what the fuck are these controls right now? Okay. Okay, swap those two, please. And then put a lot of verb in that for some reason. Oh, it's too heavy. The seesaw won't budge. Maybe because of that swap I made? I guess the little ball is about all the weight I can handle. Okay, so that's wrong move on my end. Oh my god, and now you're here faster? No. It's so heavy, I can't move it very much. Maybe, yeah. A very little ball indeed. Okay, maybe that will help. What do you have to say about this? Wow, I didn't see this coming. Don't you know the first thing about the globe climber? Huh? Even little children treated with the respect it deserves. They know that only if you spin gently, there's no stopping it. Yeah, it does look pretty dangerous. Looks like I'm just destined to fly through the air like this for a while. Ah, we're on the right track. This just might buy us some time. Maybe you'll just keep spinning around like that the whole 4 minutes. I'm sorry, but I don't think I would stand for it that long. But anyway, at least we stopped him from running for a while. Fate change, please? Let's do what we can while we have this chance. No fate change. Is this balloon round enough? Not quite. There we go. Seen this part already. What hint do you have for me? Oh, that was so close! If it hit the ball, I could have knocked it down. Is that all this umbrella can be used for? For knocking the rugby ball down? Don't forget about my powers. And don't forget about my recklessness of youth. Okay, so you came back down, so that's unfortunate. Okay, I think we need to reset and, figure out how to get that umbrella to move. So, do you see that? Did you see the seesaw? Yes, it really sent that little ball flying, didn't it? Such a pity. It's too bad it didn't hit the rugby ball and knock it down. Maybe it's a little too light to do that. Oh, we need a basketball. Hey, wait a minute. Maybe we should try sending up something a little heavier. Alright, let's, let me BRB, and then we'll, try and make things, happen here. Alright, BRB a moment. I'm back. Alright, the main trouble here is, using the controls. Alright. Now just a matter of when will I set the umbrella off? Okay, so that knocks... Okay, so I had to do that before. Okay, let's try that again. It's trial and error the game, after all. So let's set that umbrella down first. jostle that. And hope to God that that's enough. Hold on, let me get missile in position. Does the umbrella need to be open? Hold on. Hold on, I'm freaking out. Does the umbrella need to be open for that to work? Let's open it, just in case. Okay, maybe that was the opposite of what I need. But what if I close it? What if I close it? What if I close it? The umbrella won't close, will it? Well, it must be in the way. Oh, well, I guess we don't have to close it. I guess we don't have to close it. Do I... Hold on. Hold on here a second. Do I swap this basketball with... I hate these controls. I hate this. There we go. Will that be enough? I don't know if that's what I need to... Oh, yes! Oh my god, yes! There! We moved the ball! What do you think, Missile? With the ball there, I think I can do it. Just a few seconds. You'll swap Minnow with Leaf. And then from there you can swap Minnow one more time. Final moment is near, Missile. Are you ready? You bet! I don't know if I am, though. Right. Oh my god. Can I do it now, please? Q, please. Press Q. Press Q. There we go. Okay, watch me, Sissel. Here I go. Finishing touches. You can do it, Missile. Oh my god, swap Minnow with that ball. Swap. Oh my god. That was the most stressful one yet. There, how's that? My head has been spared. Truly, that was a trial worthy of the gods. Hi, Luigi Guy! Welcome to the stream! It's been a minute. I hope you've been doing well. And now Minnow is right where he belongs. We did it again, didn't we? Didn't we? Fate averted. Oh my god. Now nobody has to die. Except for one brave little somebody. Huh? I'm talking about you, Missile. Oh, me? I guess you're right. I'm still dead, aren't I? So now let's go back and save your life. Wait a minute. What is it? Now that I think about it, I think I want to stay dead a little longer. Aww. He wants powers so he can help Camilla, I bet. What? When I was alive, I couldn't even help Miss Camilla when she was in trouble. I want to be able to protect Miss Camilla. Luigi Guy says, I see we were playing Peak. Yeah, I'm surprised it took me this long, but I've decided like it was like picking games to stream. I was like, you know what? I've never actually played this one. I should play this and stream this one, and I'm having a ton of fun. There's a couple of things that are a little challenging for me, like some of the controls in this part were a little unintuitive. And also I have some criticism with how you can't skip text in a game where a trial and error is the key, but otherwise I'm having a fantastic time, and I love seeing the mystery unravel, the mysteries of me. And to do that, I need these powers I have now. I see. Perfectly understandable. Even I wish I had powers like that. Hey, we just saved you. Don't wish your life away already. Oh, of course, you're right. Which you guys says, I believe you can press and hold to skip already seen text boxes. Thank you! Okay. Because I was mainly I don't play visual novels, but I was thinking of like visual novel UI that I've seen where they have like an extra button, like different ways to skip dialogue. There's like buttons that you can press. So I was thinking like, does this game have these? But I didn't see any. But that makes sense. I'll keep that in mind next time that there's potentially a part that I need to skip. Okay, Missile, have it your way. By the way, Mr. Reckless Youth, there's a certain detective who needs that music box you found. Which you guys says, it's the same in the Ace Attorney 2. I've never played those. Those are other ones. I don't know if I would stream those ones, but I definitely want to actually get into those at some point because they sound really, really fun. Like, I've only seen snippets, and there's one character that I think I would absolutely love. It's the guy who has the visor who drinks coffee a lot, and I'm like, that guy is the type of character that I like. And he's apparently a very good character, so it's fun. Which you guys says, same creator as this game? Yeah. Yeah, I saw it like in the... Because Steam has those little update things, and one of the updates was not related to Ghost Trick, it was just like, hey, Ace Attorney games are on Steam or something. I was like, that's cool. But yeah. By the way, Mr. Reckless Youth, there's a certain detective who needs that music box you found. When we get back to the present time, could you give it to her? Certainly, you have my word. Let's go back then, to the present. And so Camilla ended up in the hands of the kidnappers. We were unable to change that part. Lynn listened to my story without saying anything. I'm sorry. I wish there was something else I could have done. No, you did the best you could. I'm sure she's alright, after all. After all, she has me! Missile, are you in there? Miss Lynn, leave Miss Camilla to me. I know I don't look like much right now, seeing as I'm a leaf, but I'm sure I can help her. Missile. Eek! Oh no! The enemy of leaves. Miss Lynn! No. I'm gonna leave it up to Missile. Kinda looks like Missile is being left up to the wind. Ooh! I have something to give you! Stop the park from being turned into a housing site! Protect the park, the Rock of the Gods! Aren't you forgetting your promise? Oh, pardon me, pardon me. My apologies, this is for you! Oh! She has big pockets in that coat, which is always good. You kept the music box safe, didn't you? Thank you. Not at all. I was only doing what the Rock of the Gods would have wanted. What's the matter? Cat got your tongue? He's mesmerized by my beauty. Hey! The cat's not allowed to get your tongue! Excuse me, but are you? No, it couldn't be. Have we met before? Aren't you? Aren't you that little girl from that time? I'll never forget it. It was 10 years ago, in this park. 10 years ago? What are you talking about? Who do I talk to first? I guess you know something. What do you know? Here in this park, the gods surely control fate. Today, 10 years from that day, we meet once again. If that isn't the power of the gods, then what else is it? Could just be coincidence. But apparently, you know our lady detective here. Could you tell us about it? About what happened 10 years ago? Yes, yes, of course. I was actually about to do just that. What's this Rock of the Gods you keep mentioning? Don't you know? It's right there in front of us. Missile. Wait a minute. You say gods, but do you mean dogs? Of course not. Don't be silly. This is no time for ridiculous word games. You are standing just above the Rock of the Gods now. Take a good look at that monument. Monument? Rock of the Gods, Temsik Park. The Rock of the Gods. Oh, it is a crater! The rock is buried in the ground right there. It's been there these 10 years. Ever since that day, it flew down from the heavens and showed us a miracle. A miracle? So this rock you've been talking about is a meteorite? Precisely! It dropped from the sky on that day 10 years ago. Yes, of course. Surely you know all about it. Me? That day, I just happened to be passing through this park. I had no idea that day would change my destiny. The sun was going down, and through the gloom, I heard the scream of a little girl. Eek! Now just calm down and drop that weapon. Stay back. If you come any closer, I'll shoot her. I peeked out fearfully from the bushes and saw some shady figures. Is she holding a toilet plunger? I didn't see the face of the criminal clearly. I knew I should do something to help, but I couldn't move. The tension was so thick, it was painful. Just when I couldn't stand it any longer, that's when it happened. The sky suddenly burned bluish-white. That was a great POV shot of POV, you get hit by a meteorite. Oh my, oh, so it wasn't a gunshot! When it crashed into the ground, the meteorite gave off a shower of beautiful fragments. And then I saw it. One of those beautiful fragments pierced into the criminal's back. Oh shit! Every time it's been like, every time Jowd has been like, oh, I killed someone, it's like, no you didn't, buddy, no you didn't, I'm so sorry you've carried this guilt, but you didn't actually do it. It was actually a fucking really fucked up coincidence every single time. Jesus Christ, this rules. The judgment of the gods was brought down on the park that day. "10 years ago, the little girl that was you was saved by the Rock of the Gods." Oh my, I can't believe it. The Rock of the Gods was given the name Temsik, and still today, it lies sleeping deep in the park's earth. I never knew about this Temsik. I always thought Detective Jowd was the one who saved me. You were very young then, and you passed out from the shock of being taken hostage. Of course you wouldn't remember. That's funny. A huge incident like that should have caused quite a stir. Strange you never heard of it, Lynn. It is, isn't it? But now that I think about it, I remember I didn't want to think about what happened. I avoided the news, and I never came back to this park again. Which, makes sense usually for traumatic events. That's why I didn't know anything about it. The meteorite was named Temsik after the name of this park that it fell in. And then the Rock of the Gods was forgotten. Now an awful thing is happening. They're talking about turning the park into a housing site. I'll never forget the miracle I witnessed that day. And so I've taken up residence in this park, and I'm trying to appeal to the people. Protect the park, the Rock of the Gods, that is my mission. I see. I'm taking you with me, Missile. So, 10 years ago, the little girl that was Lynn wasn't aware of the meteorite. I get that, but Detective Jowd, on the other hand, there's no way he didn't know about this Temsik thing. And if he knew, the man died and it took his life. What was that confession of his all about? The rocks of the gods that fell from the sky 10 years ago changed the destinies of many people's lives, like the ripples in a pond when a pebble is dropped in. With every answer I get, I learn about a new mystery. Will I be able to break the chain of mysteries before dawn? Lujikai says we stand the single meteorite protector in this house. Anyway, now that we have the evidence we need, we decided to meet up again at the minister's office. Besides, there are a few things I want to ask Detective Jowd. Like, why were you painting the mascot in your cell? I'm like 90% sure that one of the paintings on the wall was of the mascot. We found the music box, Detective Jowd. Good job, Lynn. I knew you would. once everything had been resolved, I had wanted you to give this to him. Him? You mean Inspector Cabanela, right? I don't suppose he'll ever forgive me. Detective Chowd. Now then, let's get this thing open. There's a certain knack to doing it, you know? See? He calls that a knack. It looks more like brute strength to me. There it is. Here you are. Whoops. Great! Just point it right at your eye, that's fine. You should find scorch marks on the grip. Scorch marks? When Camilla built her contraption, she used a special kind of string. It's a kind magicians use. It burns up in an instant and disappears. Why would little Camilla use something like that? I don't know. Maybe because she's a detective's daughter. Not leaving any evidence behind and all that. In the case report, there was mentions of some scorch marks. When it happened, Camilla was watching from her hiding place. She saw the flame run through the gun, something she naturally didn't include in her design. I took the gun out of the frame and replaced it with a picture. If you remove the picture, you should find scorch marks behind it on the frame too. And those marks should match up with the ones on the gun. In other words, it proves the contraption existed there in that room that day. And it didn't work the way your little girl intended, is that right? Exactly. Some cowardly culprit modified the design. But that angle was never brought up in court. And so, as Justice Minister, I must call off the execution at this point. I knew I was right. It wasn't Detective Chowd. Now we can finally prove that. Thank goodness. Thank you, Lynn. In those eyes of yours, I see the eyes of that little girl from 10 years ago. We need to ask you about this meteorite. Sissel, if you hadn't come to my cell tonight, I would be gone by now, without ever having known any of this. This is what I deserve. That's what I told myself these past 5 years. But things are different now. Thanks to you, my eyes have finally been opened. Tonight, I've come into contact with a lot of people's lives and got involved in their fates. And the only reason I was doing it was to regain my own lost memory. But things are different now. We're connected to each other somehow. I just know it. And that's why I need to ask you a few more questions. In order to find the truth about us. Fair enough. Fire away. Manipulator. Sissel told me all about it, Detective Chowd. About the manipulator. Yes, and it looks like this manipulator really did a number on the minister too. Ah! Please don't pick on the minister. If he dies again, I'm the one who has to save him. Oh. Sissel, do you think that's what happened to me too? What are you talking about, Lynn? Don't tell me. You were manipulated too? There was always a part of me that just couldn't believe it. That image of the one who shot me. But now I see the possibility of a new explanation. But who is it? And why did they do it? The contraption. That contraption was a birthday surprise for Camilla's mother, wasn't it? That's right. Something's been bothering me about it. I feel like I know that device from somewhere. Yes, you were killed by that in a different timeline. No surprise there. You lost your life once tonight because of that machine. Right, I knew it. See, Detective Chowd? No, I'm afraid I don't see. I told Detective Chowd about it. Told him about seeing the exact same contraption tonight in a completely different place. That's very strange indeed. A junkyard on the edge of town? I've never even heard of the place. And what's more, I've never told a single soul about that contraption. You haven't? That old pigeon guy. Who in the world is he? Detective Chowd, you must have heard this name before. Temsic. The meteorite that fell in the park 10 years ago. You were there. So you found out about that, did you? I hear that meteorite saved little Lynn's life. That's right. You couldn't do anything to help Lynn that day. But in that case, I don't get it. If it's true, doesn't it mean you didn't steal somebody's life away? What are you talking about? Detective Jowd, you told me that 10 years ago, the person who killed the perpetrator in the park was you. What? But it was the meteorite. I wasn't lying. I stole that man's life away. No question about it. It was entirely my fault. Jesus, hold on. Sorry about that. BRB. I will explain why that buzzed in a second. BRB a moment. Alright, I'm back. So, that is my alarm for my medication that I have to take at the same time every day. And usually I try to time my streams so that I end before the alarm plays. And I was like, oh, if I just enable the setting that's like, don't buzz or anything, I was like, oh, maybe it won't buzz. But I guess phones are like, if you set an alarm, we're gonna play that, because we're probably betting on people turning that setting on who are like, I don't want to hear any like other notifications, I just want the alarm. So that's why I buzz. Just started the stream a little late today, so that's part of why it buzzed right around that time, but hopefully that won't happen too much in the future, and I'll be able to start my stream earlier and actually time it so I take my medication after the stream, not during it. Alright. I was just about to shoot him. I would have shot him in the next instant if the meteorite hadn't come. At that point, I was already a murderer. That's not true! You were trying to save me! Lynn, I'm sorry, but I don't think that's really it. Huh? The truth about 10 years ago. On that day 10 years ago, a different incident happened in another place. Another place? Yes, in the police headquarters interrogation room. The worst sort of incident. A suspect who was being questioned escaped. Wow, I didn't know about that. I happened to be there in the detective division, so I joined the chase. Fortunately, or I guess unfortunately, I was able to track him down alone in the park. Hold it right there. I fired a warning shot. I wanted to catch him, bad. That warning shot made him panic. At the time, I was a young and green detective. Young and green, as shown by my coat that is also green, brandishing my sense of justice like a sword. I made him panic and got you involved, Lynn. It was all my fault. Detective Jowd. All I could see was my target. I couldn't even see you. I'm so sorry, Lynn. So the man who grabbed me died that day. These last 10 years, I've never forgotten his face. And then a few years after that, when my wife Alma died in such a mysterious way, I thought it was fate, my punishment for what I'd done. I painted pictures in my cell, nothing but portraits of people's faces and the mascot costume, because it's in the park. That's what mascot costume. I combined some words that are not there. That is not a costume. That is a stone. All the faces of the many people I'd met in my life and didn't want to forget. And tonight, I finished my last portrait, the final face I wanted to remember, which is... the final face. The face of the man in the park that day. Wait, just 1 minute! That can't be! I saw that painting! I saw the face you painted tonight! It was my face! Are you telling me I was the man in the park that time? I didn't want to say it, but... but when they showed like a clearer picture of young Lin and the man, I was looking at the body type of that guy and that he was clearly in a suit. I was like, holy fuck, is that Sissel? But I didn't want to say it. It's, oh my god, this is Tangled Web. I love this shit. That's right. That face of yours is the face I saw 10 years ago. The face of the man whose life I stole, of the man who was pronounced dead at the scene. But hold on, Detective Jowd. That can't be true. I just met Sissel for the first time tonight. And he died right in front of me. By the way, the name that I know the man in the park that day by isn't Sissel. What? From the first minute I laid eyes on you tonight, I've been wondering, who in the world is this guy? Mr. Minister. Inspector Campanella, where are you? Just be quiet and listen. This is our demand. What? Demand? Our demand hasn't changed. The execution must be tonight. Once we confirm it's been carried out, we'll release the hostage. Oh, fuck. What are you talking about, Inspector Campanella? Is he being possessed? Is he being manipulated? Oh, shit. And you know, it wasn't my daughter who was abducted. Does it really matter who the hostage is? A life is a life. Even if it's the daughter of a death row prisoner. Once the criminal gets the punishment he deserves, the hostage will go free. Carry out the execution immediately and wait for our call. What is it, Mr. Minister? You look paler than ever. What in the world? What's going on? Inspector Campanella? The rock of the gods that fell from the sky 10 years ago twisted the fates of many people and started a chain of tragic events. And even now, the chain continues to grow ever longer. Inspector Campanella's call proved that to us. And the greatest mystery of all has risen to the surface. Who is this me I've been chasing all night? The mystery of me deepens. Who am I? I'm even further from knowing than when I started. That is a lot of heavy shit right at the end there. Alright. Save, and I think we'll leave it there for that huge plot point. This game keeps getting better. I love this game. I don't know if I'll be around tomorrow, but I should be around on Sunday at least, and then we'll continue more Ghost Trick. Thank you for coming by to watch, and I'll probably see you, if not tomorrow, then probably on Sunday. Alright, bye-bye.